Welcome to Sketchbook. Right now I'm using the paintbrush tool you saw circled on the side of the screen to outline the figures I want to use. If you're wondering how I'm making such clean lines, you'll find that tool at the top, also circled. It creates a tail that you drag, so there's more margin for error. I'm not outlining the weapons because I want to color them in a different base color. Then I use the Pankin tool, circled at the top, to fill in the outlined areas black. This image is from the viral Netflix movie K-pop Demon Hunters. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's not just a trend. Trust me. Comment below who your favorite Huntrix member is. Mine is Rumi. It may seem like the obvious choice, but I relate to her the best. Zoe's bubbly personality always makes me smile, and I love how the show gives them all some nerdy qualities that most shows don't. Because let's be honest, no one is the stone-cold cool people everyone wants to be. Whether you do it in private or in public, we all have quirks.
Don't worry about getting the outline exact and perfect. When doing silhouettes, I've found it doesn't matter as much. Pro tip from a very average artist: art isn't perfection. Art is controlled chaos. Let it flow. If you mess up, roll with it. If you don't like it, try again. It doesn't have to be stressful or frustrating. I'm using a different layer for each figure and shape I draw, so it's easier to edit later. The layers can be found on the right side. They look like slides in a slideshow. I use the color wheel to change the color of my brush for the weapons, which I'll expand on later.
I make it a point in all my art to make it unique, even if it's simple small changes to an already existing picture. This is why I won't be using all the demons in the original image. Plus, that's a lot of work, let's be honest. I'm picking out key figures that stand out to me and tracing over them, just like I did with the girls. I'm loosely following the original image while making it my own by following the shape of the train and using some of the same colors in a gradient for the background. I'm using the blending tool to blend the colors. I've found it's more of a smudging tool, so if you make ripples and then smooth them out, it blends a lot easier. Now I'm using the airbrush tool and the magnetic lasso tool to add a slight coloring to the silhouettes while keeping them dark. The magnetic lasso tool clings to any one color you choose and only lets you color inside said lasso. This is why I made the weapons different colors than the girls. I've found that giving a shape a base color and lighten or darken said color to add depth to it works very well. White is used to add a shine and black is used to add extreme depth. Neither are needed here. Now I'm using the magnetic lasso with the opposite effect, so it only allows me to draw outside the lassoed image. I'm using the airbrush tool again to make a smoky effect. Most of the patterns throughout the movie are purple or pink, so I'm keeping that vibe here too. Now I'm using the text tool and giving it a subtle misting of color with blue, the color of the weapons, pink and purple, the colors of the patterns. Thank you for watching. Again, this is the Sketchbook app. It's free to use for 99% of it, but I highly recommend paying the extra $2 for the perks that come with it. Please consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and liking this video so you will be notified when I post another video like this.